Alrighty, I said that I would do a little room tour, so in we go. One of the first things you'll see are these exceptionally short curtains. I got the wrong size because I didn't think the doorway was that tall, but you know what, it's better this way because now the cats don't mess with the curtains all that much. Here's my schedule. I kind of keep track of what ASMR videos I'm going to do and what content YouTube I'm going to do. So we have, you know, you see that I've moved back my stream room tour and my plot of Final Fantasy VIII Explained like 20 times. Here we've got, stickers underneath here and my business cards that Tristan made for me. Also got some of my games that I have. This is a game that I rescued from my parents' house that I'd really love to try and play on stream eventually. I've got a duster can and then all of my, you know, vitamins are there. I got my crochet and stuff in there. Here are some gifts from some lovely stream people. This and this and this are from Klaus, and I haven't brought myself to write in them yet because they're just so beautiful. And this cross stitch is from Coco. She gave this to me for my birthday last year. We've got our classic books that look so beautiful, and here we have Brandon Sanderson's, not even unwrapped because they're fancy, Way of Kings leather bound. Got some other stuff behind there, hidden behind our cute little carbuncle that was gifted to me by someone on stream. Our massive button jar, somehow a third of the way full. The lid is in there to help keep the cats from messing with it. We've got Safari and some cute books. To go to the right a little bit, and here we have my massive bookshelf. This is where my desk used to be before I moved it. I want to put some art up there at the top, and we're planning on putting some like cat shelves and some art on this wall. Don't mind how uneven the lights are. All that matters is what's on stream, am I right? But we've got, you know, a lot of books from my childhood. Like we've got like the Inkheart series. We have, I love Howl's Moving Castle, so I got a steel case of that. We have, you know how I told y'all that all I knew about Kingdom Hearts was from the Kingdom Hearts manga? I went home recently and I grabbed it. I have 1 and 2. I have so many Skip Beat volumes. That was the first manga that I ever read, and I invested in that. We have our TikTok Sarah J. Maas shelf. We've got some other books that I read when I was younger. The Unicorn Chronicles, I've talked about this on stream. Dragon Rider. Here's our Wheel of Time shelf here. The Princess Bride marks where we are in the series, which means that we're on the 3rd book. My Dungeons and Dragons dice tower with my cute little Drago in there in my bag. Tristan got this for me Christmas last year. And then we've started our Wheel of Time hardcover collection, and then another copy of The Eye of the World that I got when I was starting to get into the series. And then my F-bomb there. And then down below is my Brandon Sanderson shelf. And then some more childhood books. Y'all, in the comments, let me know if you were a Silverwing child. That was a banger of a series. Here's some like romance, fantasy romance novels by Carolyn Sparks. I read the first one, and then the second one seemed like it was just going to be a copy, so I didn't read it. Here's another, we've got a cute little crochet fairy that came with my carbuncle. I still don't know who sent me those. Thank you so much to whoever did. We have The Priory of the Orange Tree, which is a sapphic fantasy romance, just a single standalone tome. I plan on reading it. Kingdom of the Wicked, fun, set in Italy, fun fantasy. The Atlas 6 I plan on reading. I've read the Cruel Prince series. My sister's currently borrowing the King of Elfheim. I've read From Blood and Ash. I can't wait for the next ones. People said they didn't really like Crown of Gilded Bones, but I don't know, maybe I'm just too used to fantasy. And I'm starting A Darker Shade of Magic. I've got my Redwall shelf. I have a lot of copies of some of the books. I never read these. These were my brother's. As you can see, I tried to read them and I got like new copies. Someone gave me a couple of copies in the newer version for me to read them, and I just couldn't do it. I don't know, there's something about the way they were written that just didn't do it for me, but I have an entire shelf of them because they were hand-me-downs from my brother. I have my Elise Kova shelf. My sister's also currently borrowing another one of Elise Kova's books, and then a whole bunch of Dungeons and Dragons, Dragonlance books, and of course, McQueen Tamora Pierce. There's definitely, I used to have more Tamora Pierce books, but some of them are gone. Here is my several hundred page long fan fiction. You can see how many pages are in there. That is all printed out of my fan fiction. Down here, I've got some baskets. Here's some miscellaneous things that I might need. Here's where I keep my controllers and extra headphones. Here's my like organization, special event sort of stuff. So like I've got a couple of extra webcams in here from when I started streaming. I've upgraded a couple of times my camera. I've got, you know, a webcam holder for when we do streams in the kitchen. I've got a heart rate monitor, just a bunch of other stuff. And then there's my bag that I use for when I'm using my fancy camera and I'm filming stuff. And here is a package I'm gonna be opening on stream, was sent to my P.O. box. Here's the cat corner. I'm gonna put more art here, but as you can see, Cinder's chilling up there, and Buttercup is chilling here. I have a bed there that kind of covers the socket, otherwise the cats will mess with the lights. Here's where I keep all of my consoles. You know, we have our Switch dock, our PS4, and our recently acquired PS5. Look how massive it is. All right, I know that my cord management isn't the bestest, but it's way better than it was before. So y'all just have to give me, y'all just gotta give me some credit here. Sorry, here's my cord management. You can see I've like tucked them all up above, except for this HDMI cord because I have to move it frequently, so it just kind of hangs there. But I can move it out of the way pretty easily. And my Ethernet cord's also there because it has to move frequently. Here's my ugly setup. So like I said, I used to have it right here, which means that the lights were tucked into this little alcove here and could bounce off of the white wall. Now they bounce off of this like brown curtain, and my lighting's a little jank now, but so it goes. I know that the way that the monitors are set up is a little jank, but it works best for me. I've got a vertical monitor and then two over here. I normally keep my like chat and my dashboard over here. I keep my OBS vertical over here with all of my stuff, and then I keep my game in the center here. You know, we've got our buttons handy dandy, our big button jar, controller resting, our Moop mounted, our keyboard, you know, little handy dandy Moop. Don't look at all my content that I'm going to be doing. There's my Lumix G7. I use an Elgato Cam Link. This battle boy over here constantly gives me troubles, but so it goes. I've got a cloud lifter, my mixer, my stream deck, my pill bottle that I don't really use, and then some miscellaneous things that aren't really organized. And so that's that. That's where my new setup is. I have a little footrest because I can't put my feet on the ground even when my chair here is at its lowest. So I have a little footrest. I've got a cute little bed here. Cinder likes to lay in this circle. This is very cute. This is my old bookshelf. Cute little moop there. And here is what the background to stream used to be, which is this bookshelf here. Now I have a lot of wedding stuff here, so that was my mask that I wore. I have all of the people that came and supported me for my wedding stream up there. I've also got some like writing references here, some cute things. This was a gift from one of our friends for our wedding, some comic books, and some books that I purchased to support some local authors when I went to the Comic-Con recently. We have our cake topper. She used to have wings, but they've been lost. But she's our cake topper. She wasn't actually on the cake, but she was next to the cake. Some mead. We love Wildwood Cellars, and our Unity candle. We've also got some, you know, personal things that I really value, and some pretty stuff. 2 cat beds, some more books down here. Our tree that people constantly ask me whether it's a Christmas tree. No, it's just a little fake tree with some lights in it and some fairy lights. Our massive beanbag, some art that I purchased at TwitchCon that really resonated with me, my little button sign, and a Star Wars poster that I received from my mother and father-in-law. That's my stream room. Let me know if you'll have any questions. Sorry, my camera work hasn't been great. Y'all probably didn't need as much detail on my bookshelf, but it's honestly the thing that I'm most proud of in this room, and the thing that probably brings me the most joy. Crazy, I know, with all of this tech here, but I don't know. There's just something about it that makes me so happy. So, I will see you all later. Thank you so much for joining me. Bye-bye.